I was muted. Shame. Alright. You already know. You already know. We're back in business. How long has it been? 3 months. My goodness me. As you can tell, I'm back with a goodness me. The guys are back. GCOR is back. About to get underway. Only 5 of us here. But you know, it's going to be a good one. Regardless of how many people there are. I mean, it's World Cup as well. Let's not forget. It is World Cup season, so people are watching that, clashing with the series. But obviously, in the next few weeks, that should be sorted out. So we should get more drivers there. But we deal with it for now. Let's go with the qualifying. Let me just check everyone's ready. No capital letters. What am I shouting? Nah, all good, man. All good, driver. Come on, man. All kind of series going on now. All kind of series. But yeah, man. Let's see if everyone's ready for qualifying. If I can spell. And then when it's ready, when we're ready, obviously you'll see qualifying. And this is really the first taste of the season, like what you're going to expect, not just from Audi League but also from Elite Series. It's coming up later, like in 6 weeks time. Obviously Audi League finishes, we get to the main attraction, GCOR GT Elite Series. Now that's really going to be, so this is really just feeling out who's there, who's up there, who's ready to go. Let me start qualifying. Alright, let's go. Qualifying starting. Only 10 minutes. Let's just get it over and done with and get into this race. So everyone will score points in this one because only is 5 there, so not much to worry about in terms of point scoring. And then, if anything, it's only the first round of the season. Just want to be there. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. I mean, you can still join for the race. I mean, it's only qualifying right now, so you can still join for the race. Let's go. Everyone's out. Quickly, 10 minutes on the clock. How many laps can you set? How quick are those laps? Everyone's out besides Scotty. Scotty stayed in. He's going to be out soon though. Getting the feel for his car. And then getting ready to come out onto the track. Bit of a race going on here. So Lance is out there, Cam is out there, reigning double champion in Elite Series. He's to be one to watch. Lance as well, one to watch. Bit of a strange entity last season, but he did show flashes of brilliance. Jensen has always showed flashes of brilliance. But is this the season that he finally puts it all together into a championship winning campaign? We will find out. And obviously this is where you want to get off on the right foot in Audi League. Now I hear you, it gets like that sometimes. When it's World Cup time, you gotta be there, you gotta be there. I hear it. I hear it, Ethan. So Cam starts the lap. And if I'm not mistaken, Cam did get pole here last time he raced in the Elite Series, which was one of the best races last season. I think everyone can agree with that. That legendary battle we had with Gold in the sprint, which eventually won, and obviously that's on TikTok now, so follow the TikTok GCOR GT on TikTok, GCOR GT, you know, Instagram, subscribe to the channel, all of that. So Cam's out. We saw the first sector, we didn't see other sectors. I need to get better at that as well, you know. But we'll look at the end of the lap and then we'll see what happens. Who can improve on what. Actually, let's focus on the middle sector. Cam goes through. 46.7. Lancia's next up to go. Cam's rusty, according to him. He's rusty. Lancia 47.8, so he's about a second behind. Jensen was fast in practice, and he's a 10th up on Cam. Near enough a 10th. CO2 47.5, and then Scotty just coming towards the end of his outlap. So it will be Cam to start off and set the benchmark time. It's really him versus Jensen thus far in this lap. We cross the line. Let's see what the time is that they have to beat. 28.6. 128.6 from Cam is the benchmark time. Lancia can't go as fast as that. Sets a 131.7. Jensen now across the line, and Jensen goes fastest by 0.6 of a second. 28.0. CO2 now next to cross the line, and as CO2 found some time, he has actually found some time. 29.3. So he goes 0.6 behind Cam, who is 0.6 behind Jensen. Look at the sectors, missed sector 1, but Jensen's still going faster. Cam, we didn't quite see his one. Let's see about CO2. No improvement in the first sector, but then again, these guys do have time to set another lap. Go again. Didn't quite catch Cam's second sector, but we'll find out at the end of the lap. What it amounts to is Jensen still going faster. We'll see Lancia up ahead. Jensen is a little bit slower on his personal best, which is the fastest time so far. Wait, hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out what these keyboard controls do again. I've forgotten them. Mateus told me what they mean. I can't remember. Scotty with a 29.8, slots to P4, and here comes Cam to set the time. Can he beat Jensen? He can't. Cuts another 10th down from that advantage that Jensen has, but it's not enough to go fastest just yet, as Jensen is now. Who's that crossing the line? Lancia. Here's Lancia, who improves. So CO2 is in front, and then it's Jensen. CO2 doesn't improve, Jensen does it. Jensen had it off. That's why he's set at 139. And here we go again. So let's look at Scotty then, because Scotty was coming to the end of the second sector. Let's see the time that he's setting. And Scotty is up here, 47.0. Not too far behind Cam and Jensen's second sector split. He could be on for P3 right here. Maybe even better, because he had a very good second sector and a good first sector, I can imagine, to improve that much. Now to the last corner, just got to get this right. Scotty making his debut in GCOR, and this is the time to make your impact. To hit the ground running. As Scotty goes all the way to the line, and what is the time? It's a 28.7 there, and Scotty slots into P3 quite comfortably. Good lap. Can Cam go fastest? No, he can't. He improves. A bit more distance between himself and Scotty now, and he's cutting more time into Jensen's advantage. Jensen's gone into the pits. CO2 is out there. Lancia's out there on the last of the fuel. CO2 as well on the last of the fuel is going out there. And I can imagine after this he's going into the pits as CO2 improves again to 28.8. So everyone in the 28th beside Lancia right now. So it is getting quite tight. But again, everyone just seems to be playing catch up against Jensen's time. Can't catch him just yet. Cam is closest so far. Scotty's getting closer. Ethan, you gotta tell your siblings to get off the World Cup, bro. Get off the game, gang. Ethan felt like he could have been up here. You gotta tell them GCOR needs ball, bro. I'm kidding. Lance, I don't feel up for it. Again, it is pre-season, so everyone's just warming up. As the last outlaps are being complete, I can imagine this now. I mean, I think everyone's going to be able to get around. Scotty, I think, is done for the day. Or maybe he'll come out. He's coming out now. Scotty's coming out now. So he will be setting, I think he's got 1 lap left. Scotty will have 1 more lap. And then it'll be over for him. I think these guys are going to have 2. These guys should get 2 shots. Jensen's up by a 10th in the first sector on his time. Cam is next up. And Cam is slower. Let's see CO2 as he comes through. So Cam didn't improve. Jensen did improve by a 10th. CO2 is now coming through. And let's see if he can improve. CO2 has gone fastest again. So CO2 and Jensen are both purple here. Jensen is still purple as we go into the second sector. Will Cam turn the tides round? It's an improvement on his personal best in the middle sector. He's going to need to find a bit more though if he's going to challenge Jensen's time, 128.0. Can anyone go sub 128? It looks like Jensen might be able to. CO2 loses a bit of ground in the middle sector. And now Jensen's coming out the final corner. He's gone a bit wide there though. Will that hurt his time? Will that hurt his chances? On board with Jensen. And he's gone 27.6. What a lap. Brilliant time. Has Cam got a response? 28.3. He's getting there, he's getting there. CO2 next across the line. Hold on a second. Jensen setting the sector time. Jensen's slower in the first sector. CO2 goes up to 3rd place. Cam's making improvements in the first sector as well. So these now are the last laps. Miss Scotty's time. Let's see what he does in the middle sector. For CO2, let's see what he can do. CO2 a little bit slower in the first sector. Jensen's gone in. So Jensen thinks that's enough. What about the other drivers on track? Do they think that's enough? Cam's improving. Let's see Scotty. Is it purple? It's not purple, it's blue, so it's an improvement. Still got a bit more ground to gain. CO2 now next up in the middle sector. And he's improving as well, but it's not significant improvements from Cam or from, not from Cam, sorry, from CO2 or from Scotty. Cam isn't far away, needs to find something in the last corner. Otherwise Jensen's going to take pole. As we come to the line, and Cam comes across the line, 27.6 to beat. And it's a 28.0 from Cam. Can't do it on this occasion. Scotty coming across the line. And Scotty stays P4. CO2 is P3 at the moment. Can he do better than P3? CO2 coming through. Can't do it. Stays P3. Jensen takes pole. Cam second, CO2, and then Scotty in 4th. And now it's time. Who could last a 40-minute distance? Let's go. Jensen in pit lane. He watches on from the pits and he knows now that he's on pole as GCR makes its return. Not too bad at all. Let's go. Look at the result there. And you see Jensen, pole position. He's ready to go for the race. Cam, CO2, Scotty, and Lancia with the 130.7. Let me just get that screenshotted. And before I forget, hold on a minute. G7. Okay, there we go. I got it. Alright, cool. I got it. Let's go. I'll wait a couple minutes. Wait, when does this game finish? What's the score? What's the score? Don't tell me it's still 1-1. Oh my days. Because I'm thinking we could let the game finish and then, you get me. But obviously if it's 1-1 it goes to extra time, long day. But it's looking like it's gonna go extra time. We need someone who's watching the game to tell us like what's going on in the game. Like, is it like Spain's attacking, or is it are they just parking the bus or holding back? Wait, 2-1 to who? 2-1 to who? I might have to put the game live right now, just so I can see what's going on. This is time from GCOR AUDI League to just World Cup watch along. Who's showing it live? BBC showing it live. Pause. ITV. Why are they saying Coronation Street is what? What's going on? I've gone into ITVX and they're telling me that Coronation Street is on. I thought it was World Cup. What's going on? I guess it is BBC Sport then. iPlayer. Oh yeah, okay, it's iPlayer. We're waiting for Cam to come back. When Cam comes back, if Cam comes back and they haven't scored, no one scored, then I can't lie. We'll just wait until we'll just start. But if not, if there's a goal, because it's 82nd minute, 83rd minute right now, we could probably wait until the 90th minute or whenever to then obviously wait for full time, and then we all we let everyone else come back into the game. We could do that. It's fine. If everyone in the lobby's down with waiting just a little bit, so that we can get more people in, then we can do that. Spain needs to play with a bit more passion, though, man. I'm seeing all of this. Let's get your mo on the ball, man. Ball. Oh, touch is dead. Touch is dead. That's not what we needed, man. Give it another 2 minutes. Oh, let me get live. So De Bruyne a yellow card, but let's see. I thought the free kick would be close to the box, man. Shame. So they bring off the. Is Lukaku on? If Lukaku's on, then I can't lie. Belgium might score because he's been a super sub in this tournament. Hold on. And Marino's on as well. Alright, hold on. Go on. Why has he done that? Why has he done that, man? Oh, decision making, man. Your mo, GCOR's on the line, man. You can't be doing that. Oh, man. Spain, what's going on? Oh, Lukaku is on. When it gets to 88th minute, if there's no goals, we'll start the lobby, start the race up. But then what's going to be stupid now is if we start the race and then someone scores. Oh man. Shoot. Oh, it's built it! Goal! Goal! It's a goal! It's a goal! It's a goal! Wait. Why is it not celebrating? Why is it not celebrating though? It's a goal! Can't lie, guys, we're waiting. That's what we'd like to see, man. That's what we like to see. Wait. Wait, what's going on? Is it actually a goal for real? Oh yeah, it's a goal. Thank goodness. I knew when I saw Marino coming on, I knew it's gonna be serious. Whew. I saw him, he's pissed. I was thinking, yo, why is he not celebrating? Is it offside or something? And then I've realised, oh wait, he just wanted to score the goal. Perfect. Oh, the battery's low. It's not what we want to see. More people will join when the game's over, so we might as well just wait, is what I'm saying. Okay, the only thing is now, if we see like 10 added minutes, oh man, I don't want to see that. I might as well change the title of the stream to World Cup Reaction or something. Right, Belgium score now. Please don't score. Spain, park the bus, park the bus. Oh no. How many minutes added on? No. Okay, refs, what are we saying? How many? Is that 7? Seven. You know what? That's not that bad. That's not that bad. It could have been worse. Park the bus. Good, yeah, give away a free kick. I need to get the live chat up. You know what? I'm gonna end the race real quick. Save the replay. Save the replay. And then you guys can go out and track again. Because we've got the replay and everything saved, so I'm just gonna charge my my controller. Can't have the power dying, the battery dying on the controller. Belgium, please don't score. If Belgium score, I actually like the biggest idiot on the internet. The biggest fool on the internet. What have I done? I wasn't even looking at the screen. Alright, anyway. Alright. We're near the end, 94th minute. Yeah, time wasting. Wow, I got engine damage, wow. No! Thank goodness he messed that up. Lovely. He's doing too much, man. Dead cross. Catch that. What you do? Oh my days, man. Whew. Into the last minute of time. I think I'm a bit behind Ethan, so it's over. Woo! Full time. Shoot. Yeah, fast. Don't need to score that one. It's called Cucurella. Let me tell guys to join. Oh wait, wrong thing. Alright, cool. People are joining now. Full-time Spain fruit. That's what we like to see. That's unbelievable, you know. Now I'm realizing guys like De Bruyne, Lukaku, and those people there, that's their last World Cup. It's kind of sad now I think about it. Oh whoa. Ethan's here. I'll give it a couple more minutes, see who joins, see who doesn't join, and then we will begin. Thank goodness for that. Didn't have to go to extra time. That's how it should be. And let me cancel my entry very quickly, and then I mean, if you guys want to shorten it, I can shorten it to 25s. Let's see what delivery's saying. I mean, I can't lie, the Audi glaze is ridiculous, Ethan. But other than that, it's good. Ridiculous Audi glaze though, man. Hold on. Let me just remove qualifying really quickly. 25 minutes. Cool. With that being done, let's see who else joining. I don't think anyone else joining, so let's get into it, man. Quick 25 minutes. Let's go. Oof. Alright. The majority are ready. Everyone's getting ready. Let me just get my settings ready. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's go. First Audi League race of the season. Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa! I just realized I missed the grid up. I messed up the grid. My bad. I literally just realized last second. I thought it was going back to normal and then it didn't. I'll customize the grid myself. Of course, it is set by host. Alright, cool. This is the last time we're doing that, though. Just clearing the cobwebs now. Everyone join up, and then I'll change the grid, and then we'll get this done. Yeah, I remember. Jensen was P1. Saw Cam P1, like what? Let's apply that. Alright, cool. Grid's adjusted. Alright, let's do this. We're finally ready. It's time to race. Whew. About time, man. Here we go. Audi League about to get underway. It's Jensen and Cam on the front row. I'm ready to go. Beautiful start, Jensen. Cam, not so much. And everyone else, CO2's been left behind. Ethan and Scotty easily passed. Jensen leads into turn one. They're getting aggressive behind. Ethan takes third. He was fifth at the start, already up to third position. CO2 also passed Scotty in the meantime. On the exit, Jensen holds the lead. CO2 looking to get on the inside of Ethan, who's in third. Cam in second. And it looks like Jensen's going to run away with this one here. On board with Ethan. Look at the chase cam. You see behind CO2 goes for the lunge. And at the same time, Scotty also goes for lunge on CO2, so CO2 gets caught napping there, and Scotty, it looks like, has got past CO2 into heavy braking. So Ethan switches to the inside, trying to get past Cam, and Cam cuts across. And in the meantime, 4th and 5th are still going at it. Those two. Ethan on the inside. Oh, and a bit of a moment. Bit of contact between those two, but they survive. And all now, this is letting Jensen just pull away. Ethan super wide line, and CO2 tries to go down the inside. It doesn't work for him, and Ethan's exit is perfect. Look at that! Scotty nearly tried to go past both of them in that corner. Slipstream is good now. Let's look at CO2, how he views this. Like a massive train. Scotty to the inside. And CO2's pushing him by. But what choice does he make now? As he goes into turn 1. Does he go for the move? Ethan's gone for it. And Ethan has passed both of them there. What a move by Ethan to get past. And Scotty back past CO2. Half-second penalty for Scotty though. Track limits. Violation. And CO2 will look for revenge. Dive bomb. Straight back down the inside. I imagine Scotty's not done there though. CO2's on the soft tyre, so we need to start moving. And he's the only one on the soft tyre. Everyone else on the mediums. Ethan is challenging Cam right now. Looking at it from CO2. So they haven't really been dropped by Jensen completely. I mean, Cam is still remaining close. Ethan is still getting close to Cam. CO2 is always ready to challenge Ethan, and Scotty's not too far behind as well. But Scotty's going to have that penalty that's going to serve. That will drop him back a little bit. So in the back of the slipstream, it's CO2 who looks most likely to attack, and Ethan's noticed that and he's gone defensive. But look how effective that slipstream is down the straight. CO2 now to the outside, has to do a bit of hard work here to defend. Ethan holds the inside line. CO2 switches underneath him though. But can he get the pass done? You have to send it around the outside. You have to be bold to do that. And Ethan doesn't let that happen at all. Shuts the door and keeps that door shut. That being said, let's look at the move that Ethan made there. Actually, hold on a minute. Can we even say that with surety? As Cam's got a penalty. Let's look at the move then. There's the move that Ethan made on Scotty and CO2. You caught the latter glimpses of it. But if you were there, you saw what happened. So Cam's about to serve that penalty then. So Ethan might be thinking, I could have an opportunity here somewhere down straight, because that penalty, we're down a long straight. Let's see how close Ethan gets, because it's not just going to be about the straight, but also afterwards as well. Later on in the lap, if you can stay within, if you can keep Cam in his crosshairs, he might have a chance later on in the lap. Has he gone for the dive bomb there? I think he has. And Ethan was way back, but he's made it stick. Well, that's a shocker. And he's going to try and send it around the outside of Cam, and Cam's running out of road. I mean, it was going to have to be a superhuman effort there around the outside, and not surprised it ends up how it did, and it nearly goes to the back of Cam there. Has to evade, and that's cost him time. Now CO2 is ready to attack. Don't count out Scotty yet as well. He's still in the mix, still in play. CO2, does he find his way to the inside? Not quite. Ethan still holding third, and it's all going on in front and behind Ethan. Just looking from the front view, you can see CO2 in the rear as well, and This is the thing. When you're in two minds, both attack and defense, you can't do too much either side. Because if you do too much on attack, you leave yourself vulnerable when it's time to defend. That's the thing. That's the mindset that Ethan has to be in. So he's going to have slipstream on Cam here. This will be his chance. I don't think he's going to get close enough though. Cam's breaking the toe. See that DRS flashing? And that's the feature of the Audi. It's got that DRS drag reduction system. It's in play. Extra speed down the straight. Useful for an overtake or two. And the thing is with these guys, they're still not too far behind Jensen. Jensen is 2.2 seconds up the road. That's one mistake, one penalty for Jensen, and he is right back within striking distance of Cam, Ethan, CO2. So now CO2 beginning to lose Ethan a little bit, and that's allowing Ethan to focus more on attacking Cam. And it's not usually the case that we're talking about Cam getting attacked, but he said he was rusty, and obviously we can see. I mean, that's a bit rude. That's a bit rude, you can't say that. But he's not. Let me just forget it, man. Ethan's there, he's ready to go. The exit was poor though. New fastest lap from Ethan, 129.4. So it just shows you how level everyone is on pace. And Ethan did say he had the ability to win this race, the ability to get on pole. And the ambition that he's showing, this is a clear message from the Frenchman that he's here to play. He's here to race with the best. And he showed flashes of that last season. Especially later on in the season, he did show that promise. You have to say the guy's got potential. Ethan challenging Cam again. Cam's managed to escape the crosshairs this time. But I think the plan for Ethan is sort of got to set it up for down the straight. If he can get a good exit, but Cam's always wanted to get a good exit out of that last corner. We saw that last season. Ethan's looking again. This is the main battle right now. Scott is 1.2 seconds behind CO2, so again, that's a penalty away. And is Cam pitting? No. Pump fake. Bit of mind games there. Wouldn't make sense to pit really unless you're CO2, and CO2 has gone in. Does Ethan go for the move? Late move to the inside. I think that was more of a mind game move. Psychological mind games, mental warfare as we call it, but Cam wasn't buying it, wasn't falling for it at all. The thing with Cam, he's hard to pass. Getting to him is one thing, but then passing him is the next thing, especially at Fuji. So CO2 goes onto the medium tyre, and this is the plan then. With the race being shortened to 25 minutes, it was always going to be a soft medium strategy. So CO2, now on the medium tyre, he's gone earlier than everyone else. So he's going to have to do 15 minutes on those mediums. And to be honest, he's got a good chance of doing that here. Ethan is 2 tenths behind Cam now. Can he set it up for the last corner? This is what he's going to have to do. Set up for the last corner, get the good exit that he needs, get the slipstream, and complete the move into turn 1. And these guys, they're pushing each other so hard, they're now catching Jensen ever so slightly. Oh no, they are catching him. Cam 1.2 seconds behind Jensen now, and Ethan dropped back ever so slightly, 5 tenths of a second, half a second back. Cam nearly set a new fastest lap. Scott, he has the fastest lap right now for 29.3. He set that last lap. Currently fastest driver on track is Cam. Jensen slowed down a little bit, was setting mid 29s, now setting late high 29s and low 30s, but then he just sets the fastest first sector of the whole race so far. But again though, look at Ethan looking to get past, looking to find a way past. And this is similar scenes to what we saw with Cam and Gold last season, except in the fact that Gold was stronger in the last sector, Ethan seems to be stronger in the first sector and parts of the last as well. Down the straight he is an absolute menace, really getting to Cam, and then he goes to strike there, but again Cam does enough. And this technical final sector, you've got to pick your lines wisely. All roads lead to the final corner, and then what do you do from there is the question. So Ethan trying to pick a wider line to get a better exit. Took a wider line than Cam that time. Did that work out in his favour? It seemed to have worked out in his favour here. This might be his best chance yet, Ethan. If he can get into the slipstream here, he might just have a chance of overtaking. I don't think he's close enough. He's going to try it though. He's gone really deep. Cam switches back underneath him. But that's the first warning sign for Cam. Even just letting him know, if you leave the door open, I will come in. But Cam letting him know that if you go deep, I'm switching back. So the mind games are being played, the chess moves are being made. And it all leads up to the end game. And for these guys battling, CO2 setting up 29.9 in his first outlap, so he is on similar pace to these guys. He's on similar pace to what everyone's running right now, which is promising from that's very promising when it comes to him being able to get out ahead of these guys. But the only problem is they're going to be on a softer compound tyre, faster tyres than him. So he might be able to get out ahead of these guys, beat these guys out, but then the question comes, can he defend from these guys? Jensen is just 2 seconds ahead, but he's not really pulling away like that. Look at this now. Again, Ethan, even better opportunity, and Cam has noticed this, goes defensive. But Ethan has found his way to the inside. Now just have to perform well on the brakes. Here we go. Ethan into the braking zone. Has he done it this time? Cam's going to try and switch underneath him. Ethan has done it. Finally gets the move off. And Cam can't really respond here. And Ethan, after all those laps trying to get past Cam, he's done what Gold couldn't do last time out, and he's passed him, past the reigning double champion. But Cam's got a chance to get back at him, finds his way to the inside. Cheeky bumper run, and he's running out of road, can't let him get back onto the track. Now Ethan comes back, and he'll be side by side into the next corner. A little bit of bumping as we go into the braking zone. 1 second penalty, half-second penalty, sorry, for Jensen. So this will really help the person, the driver who emerged in second place as Cam goes back to the inside. He's determined to get that position back, and Ethan switches back underneath him. These guys are going to go side by side into sector 3. Cam retakes the position. Ethan might get a penalty for that one there. He really cut that corner. No penalty, I'm surprised. Oh, Ethan spins! End of that. Well, that was a heroic effort from Ethan. That's going to force him to pit then. Maybe that's a blessing in disguise, who knows? Scott is all ruined Ethan's chances. He's have to do a lot of work now to get back up to the... I agree. They were doing that, it seemed. I'm thinking they were well on the way to doing that, but I mean, Ethan's TikTok's about to be more active than ever before. We heard him say that he couldn't catch a break, and once again it rings true. Drive race right with that one there. But now that Cam doesn't have to defend against Ethan, he's focused now on catching Jensen. And Jensen, he's just racking up penalties here. Half-second penalty here, half-second penalty there. So Cam might even be able to take the lead once we get into the home straight. Look how close Cam is right now. So they get to the inside, can't quite do it. So now the question is, does Jensen go into the pits? Does he play mind games? He's got to go in. And Cam also goes in. Jensen's beating him in though. Jensen's beating him in. Now let's see where CO2 comes out, because CO2 has beaten Scotty, he's beaten Ethan. But then again, he is on the medium tyre and Scotty and Ethan are on the softs. So the question will be, when pit stops are made, when they come out and Jensen and Cam are well ahead. Oh, look at that! He's gone for the move and he's made the move! An interceptor has been caught lacking. My days! What a move that was. Cam straight out of the pit lane, went to the inside. And Jensen's not happy about that at all. What can he do? Straight back to the inside. And it's contact between the two Audis. Can Jensen get back to the inside? Can he force a move here? Cam, middle of the track as always. And Jensen, nothing he could do there. What a move that was though. You've got to look at that again from Cam. Look at this there, out of the pit lane. And bam, he just caught him completely unawares. Jensen caught completely unawares. And Cam says, I'll just take that position. Fair play. Look at this now. 6 minutes to go. And Cam is leading the race. And Jensen half a second back. This is not over yet. I don't think it's going to be over. CO2 4 seconds behind. The battle for third is still going on. Scotty's getting in the mix. Ethan's not too far behind. Scotty goes for the dive bomb. Has he gone too deep though? I think he has. CO2 touched a bit of grass though. That's going to help Scotty in his efforts to get that position, but he can't get it. He just went a bit too deep there. Saw the opportunity. Liked what he saw, but couldn't take it. And now that's brought Ethan straight back into the mix as Jensen is closing in on Cam. Look at this! CO2 somehow holding on, but this is going to get too much for him, I feel. There's two drivers wanting to pass him. Ethan might just get both of them here. He's passed Scotty already, and Ethan's going to be on the outside for the next corner. If Ethan does this, Ethan passed by both of them, tries to switch underneath. Scotty, can he do it? He's done it! Oh my gosh! Nearly went all the way off and saved the car. That was nearly another TikTok right there. Ethan needs to get as good of an exit as he can. In the meantime, let's look at this battle here. I don't think Jensen is close enough. He's getting good slipstream though. He might have a chance. He's gonna try this. He's gonna try this. Cam goes defensive, but Jensen makes his feelings known, makes his decision known, and to the inside he's back in front. Textbook move by Jensen. Scotty's also got up to third place, so CO2's finally been passed, and you can feel like that was going to happen, because I mean it's just the odds are not in his favour. CO2, he's on a harder compound tyre, not as fast. Look at Cam has retaken the lead. We completely missed that. These guys are just going back and forth, swapping the lead in a brilliant battle. Jensen, can he decide? He's hesitating. Cam's car placement just forced hesitation out of Interceptor, out of Jensen, and he's trying to get to the inside again. Bit more contact between the two of them. All the way out wide. Can he get a better line? Look at that switchback. Fair play. And again, Cam just dive bombing to the inside. Switchback again from Jensen. Cam getting to the inside. They're going to be side by side down the straight. 2 laps to go. I think 2 laps to go. Maybe 3. Either way, this battle's not done yet. Cam's on the inside. And retakes the lead. Oh, Jensen spins. He loses the car. And that might just be the battle over. I think it is. What a shame. And for these guys now at the back, Scotty and Ethan, they'll be looking at Jensen thinking, I can get that position off of him now. Jensen doesn't like giving up though. I'm thinking surely other drivers would be, they just wouldn't be driving the same. A bit slower, a bit more agitated, a bit more angry. It will take away from their performance, and then that's key opportunity for Scotty, Ethan to make moves. Scotty's still in 3rd place, Ethan in 4th. 1.3 seconds is the gap. Remember, we saw Jensen end of the last stint. He was racking up those time penalties, track limit violations that was allowing Cam to gain time. So if that repeats, then we could well see Scotty into P2, Ethan into P2 possibly. But this has been a brilliant race. Some great battling going on. They got the elbows out for sure. Ethan's got a chance here. Great exit for Ethan. What does he do? Inside surely. Scotty tries to defend but made the move too late. Should have forced Ethan as far inside as possible and then get back onto the traditional racing line so he can switch back, but Ethan's done well under braking. Ethan did really well under braking there to get that position. Just look at that one again. So Ethan goes to the inside on Scotty, and then the braking was just too good. You can see Scotty trying to get the switch back. You can see what he was trying to do, but Ethan just read it perfectly, and with that, 3rd position is his. And as I've said that, we've completely missed Scotty's retaken the position. Is Ethan going to be able to get it back off him? Not quite. Oh, it's contact. Serious contact. Serious contact there between Scotty and Ethan. Ethan emerges the least unscathed. The most unscathed, sorry. Scotty down to 4th place, and CO2 breathing down his neck, ready to pick up that position. So Cam will be coming to the last lap then. One more lap. And look at this, Scotty and CO2 are side by side. With Scotty now in front. CO2 gets to the inside. Can Scotty counter-attack him though? He's going to try it. That's what we like to see. But does he go too deep? He's managed to brake well. Fantastic. CO2's not done though, as you could imagine. Great move though from Scotty. I thought he would try it when he saw the opportunity. CO2 left the inside open, left him a bit of room, and Scotty took it with both hands. And I think there was a bit of contact there between the two of them because Scotty goes well deep. Managed to hold on to position. They're still side by side for position though. This is for 4th position. CO2 trying to go around the outside. And that's bold. Scotty's got that covered. As you would imagine, brilliant battling across the field, throughout the field, everyone getting involved, getting the elbows out. But through thick and thin, it seems Cam always finds a way to 1st position, and he's done it again. The new season New series, same result. Cam wins a Fuji in Audi lead. Jensen second, when it looked like it would be him. On top, Ethan third. At the end of it, Scotty in fourth and CO2 in fifth. Quality over quantity. I have to say it. What a race. Even though we only had 5, that was some race. Look at that, the result is there. Cam taking the win. Jensen second, Ethan third, and he's confirmed it's going to be a TikTok. Scotty in fourth, CO2 in fifth. Fastest lap goes to Jensen with a 27.9. What a race though. Might be a few TikToks on here as well. GCOR GT TikTok. Follow on TikTok, you already know, GCOR GT. Follow on Instagram. Subscribe to the channel, you already know. But yeah guys, I mean, it's a great race, man. Great race, great battling, everyone playing their part. GCOR GT is back, man. GCOR GT is back. Don't miss AUDI League next week as well. We're going Watkins Glen next week. And let me just check, you know, let me check that there's no World Cup. What's going on Friday next week? Because it should be done by maybe not, but it'll probably be done by what? Oh yeah, there's no games on Friday. What a race though. Next week, obviously no World Cup as well on a Friday. So Watkins Glen, 9 PM British time, UK time. You already know. What a race. We've got one hell of a season coming up. AUDI League continues round 2 next week. Couple weeks later we got Elite Series coming back. And you know what happens when Elite Series comes to town. That's a serious thing. Let's do it. Alright guys, appreciate it. Appreciate you all watching. Make sure you're there for Watkins Glen next week. I'll see you guys in a bit.